guys, welcome back to my channel and another cozy crochet vlog. We already got started, but I thought I would just let you know what we're doing this week together. If you don't know me, my name is Tiffany and I've been sharing my crochet journey for a while now and just kind of documenting the process, and it's been really fun. So for this week's video, I just thought we could do how much can I crochet in a week as a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom. I'm a former teacher turned stay-at-home mom, but I also do content creation that allows me to stay home. So a lot of my time during the week is being a mom and taking care of my daughter, but I also try to fit in work when I can that helps me stay home with her. So a lot of my crochet time is just fitting it in when I can. And I know sometimes the vlogs and the videos can seem like I'm doing a lot of it, but really usually it's spread out during a few weeks at a time and I'm just smushing it all together to create these videos. So I thought it would be fun to take a week and use a timer to see how much I'm actually crocheting in the little pockets of time that I'm finding. So it is officially Sunday. I already got started. I'm about 30 minutes in our timer already, and I just thought every time I found some time to crochet this week, I'd go ahead and start the timer, and then by the end of the week we can see how much I actually get done. Every Sunday morning my amazing partner and husband takes my daughter to my in-laws so I can have a solo Sunday morning to do whatever I want. And some days, some Sunday mornings are more productive than others. Today was not one of those days. 4th of July was yesterday and I am so tired. We were at the lake for a few days, so I crocheted for a little bit, took a nap. I'm filming this right now, so I didn't get much done, but it is a little bit towards our time. During the week when I crochet though, usually it'll be if my daughter is playing independently, sometimes when she's playing outside with her friends. Otherwise it's in the evening when my partner gets home from work and he tags in, and maybe I have some time to crochet, or at night before I go to bed. So during the week it's definitely a lot less. I will say this week it is a little bit different because my toddler is going to grandma's house for a couple of days solo. So that is definitely more help during the week than I normally have. And I will say, like, during the week, my husband works outside of our home, you know, during the day, during the week. So usually it's all on me until he gets home and immediately tags in because he's a great dad and partner. But she is going to grandma's for a couple of days. So this might not be like the most accurate week in terms of like how much I would normally be able to crochet as a work from home mom, stay at home mom, but this is the week we have to work with. And if you like this video, we can do it again and kind of compare, you know, a full week. All of that to say, there is just so much going on in my life, and I'm sure your lives when you're trying to fit in these hobbies. You know, there is being a parent, there's spending time together as a family, there's like running your house and cooking dinner and doing fun things and, you know, taking care of all of these things. And it is really hard to just find time to do something that you really love to do. And I really try to find the time to do it because it is something that really relaxes me, decompresses me, and it's just something that I really love and enjoy to do. So let's see how much time I can make for it this week. I will check in a few times with you throughout this video. Otherwise, let's just go ahead and get crocheting. I forgot to mention what projects I'll be working on. So I am currently working on an order I got on Etsy. So it's a crochet rainbow paper chain. So I'm working on finishing up that because that has to go out soon. And then I'm also going to be working on another baby blanket. So if you watched my last video on the sheep baby blanket I made, I'm making another one in purple. I got it started, but I'm not going to work on it until the paper chain is done because I'm having a hard time keeping my tension like consistent between the two when I'm switching back and forth. So those are the two projects I have in mind this week when we're finding time to crochet. And then maybe we can throw some knitting in because I have been working on that knit sweater for forever and I definitely want to prioritize that after I get some other projects done. So that's the plan for this week. Let's go. Okay, doing a very quick midweek check-in because I need to head out in like 5 minutes. So it is now Thursday. It's Thursday, and I have a doctor's appointment, and I always love to bring a project. And the blanket's getting kind of big. If I had it with me, I'd show you where I'm kind of at with it, but maybe I'll just save that till the end. But it's getting big. I'm getting to a 2 sheep row color change. And I just don't want to do that because I have to go to the hospital and get a heart MRI today. So send all the good vibes for me. I've got some stuff going on, but I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting. And I always love to bring something to work on, and I'm thinking something small. So I thought I'd just talk about that real quick before you just saw it and was like, what is that? So my toddler is turning 4 soon, and she has requested a Shrek birthday party, which I think is so funny. And I would like to make a little Shrek ear bucket hat. I think that'd be really cute. My toddler's gonna have like a little tiara Shrek situation. If she wants my bucket hat, she can totally have it, but I just thought it'd be fun to have something to wear too. So I just grabbed, because I knew I already had everything. I bought this on accident for my rainbow paper chains, but it wasn't the right green. And so I thought it'd be a good way to use this, and just got my hook, something small to start. We'll see how far I get on it. I don't want to take my iPad either, so I'll have to kind of record time on my phone and just add it all together. This isn't a perfect science. My toddler is now with grandma. We did the drop last night, and I'm thankful that she's with someone that I feel like she is safe with, and I can do this MRI today, not have to worry about it, take a little time afterward to decompress too. I think I might stop at a new yarn store. So if I do, I'll take you along with me. I'm kind of excited about that. I've been wanting to go and check it out. So that's the plan, and I will try to record some footage if I can while I'm at the hospital working on this. But now that my toddler is with my mom, usually I wouldn't have this much time to crochet over the next couple days because it's during like the traditional work week while my husband is gone, and I'm also trying to work, but she's with grandma, so I might have a little bit of extra crochet time. But there's also a bunch of other things that I have to do and catch up on, but we shall see. And next time I check in with you, it'll probably be to wrap up this vlog and recap. So let's go. This is our last check-in for the vlog. I thought we could just talk about the last couple of days and then give a final hour count for how many hours I was able to fit in this week as a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom. So let's go ahead and start with how much I actually got done first. So I would show you on my iPad, but I also did time on my phone too. So they're kind of both in 2 places, so it's not going to be as rewarding. So I just kind of added those 2 up, and it's not a perfect number. I feel like there was times where, you know, I forgot to hit play, or I would like not pause it right away. Like there's obviously, you know, some discrepancy, but round about this week from last Sunday to now Saturday morning, I was able to fit in 8 hours of crochet time. I also included like weaving in ends and that kind of thing too. So kind of keep that in mind. I think that's great. 8 hours is great. I definitely feel like I fit in the most on Sunday when I had my solo time. And then, you know, just as much as I could during the week, maybe a little bit more. I know I had said that, oh, I'm going to get so much more done because my toddler's staying at grandma's for a couple days, but that wasn't really the case because I had that MRI on Thursday and I took that crochet project, that Shrek ear one that I had talked about, and I only was able to crochet there for like 7 minutes before I was like in an MRI tube for an hour, because apparently a heart MRI is like one of the longest ones. And then I was like wiped for the rest of the day. I didn't get any other stuff really done on Thursday, and yesterday was just a busy work day, and so I tried to fit in a little bit of crochet time, but I didn't get a ton done. So I guess I feel like I didn't get much more done compared to when I would have my daughter here with me. But I did stop at that yarn store on the way home on Thursday and I absolutely loved it. It's called the Shepherd's Loft and it was adorable. It's a newer shop. I did pick up a couple things while I was there, and one is this little acorn that holds stitch markers. It's adorable. I actually haven't been able to figure out how to get the top off, but I'm gonna have my husband do it. And then I picked up 3 hanks of this Bobble brand yarn, single ply superwash merino wool, and it's in a DK weight. I can't remember what she said, if this was like a local person, but I got this like pink, gray, and blue, and actually I want to go back and get the green that went with this, because whoever curated these colors together, the 5 that they had, they were so good together, and I felt like I had a green and like a brown that were similar to the ones that they had in like this 5 colorway situation that they had. But then I got them home and I was like, no, the colors that they had were better, so I'm gonna go back and get those other 2. But I just had a great conversation with her. The vibes were so good, and I don't know about you, but sometimes when I've went into local yarn stores, I just the vibes have been off, you know what I mean? So I loved it there. I can't wait to go back. They do some social stitching, which I think I want to go to next week, so I'm excited about that. It would be nice to have some yarn friends. She said there's some other moms there too that just, you know, love to kind of go out and take a little break, do their hobby, and talk to other people. And I was like, yeah, that sounds so fun. Sounds like something that I need. So I'm so glad that I stopped there. I figured we could talk about projects real quick and just kind of wrap this up. So the first thing that I did this week was finished my Etsy order. I did the crochet paper chain, the rainbow one, and I mailed that off. That's gone. I've also been working on this baby blanket. It's my second one in this colorway, this purple colorway, which I think is so cute. It's turning out really good. I would say I'm more than just over halfway on like this section here, and then I'm gonna have to work on the border, so I still have a good amount to go, but we got a good amount done too. I'm almost through my first skein of purple on this. I was also working on that Shrek hat, but like I said, I barely got anything done, so there's nothing worth even showing you. It was just a couple of stitches in the round. I got a couple rows. That's really it. Another thing I started that was exciting was I kind of started to gauge swatch for a crochet pattern test that I'm going to be working on very soon. I don't want to give you any details on that because I am vlogging that whole process. So I just did the gauge swatch because I got my yarn yesterday, which is exciting. It's a new yarn that I've never tried before, so keep an eye out for that video. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing. This will be my first pattern test and I'm very excited for it. It is Saturday morning, so I would say we had more time today to crochet, but my husband is going to pick up my toddler from grandma's right now and I'm very excited to see her. I have missed her, so I'm thinking that when she gets here, I'm gonna, you know, focus on being with her. We're gonna have some family time today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this vlog here, get it edited and ready to upload. I did get a little bit of crochet time in this morning, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. So thank you for hanging out with me this week. We got 8 hours worth of crochet time in this week. I think that's great. That's 8 hours off my phone. That's 8 hours of self-care and, you know, a little bit of time for myself, making that a priority, and I think that is just absolutely awesome. Let me know if you want to see a remake of this video in the future. It'd be interesting to see how like it compares to different weeks, because I really had no idea how much I was going to be able to fit in, so it's kind of nice to have a gauge, a little bit of a starting point. I have a bunch of exciting videos coming up and I can't wait to share them all with you. So if you had fun and you're interested, go ahead and subscribe and stick around. Like this video, it really helps me out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.